and you're the nations, and to put you into slavery, man. And that's righteous. That's the right thing to do.
This is our second.
You think you're gonna give you think you're gonna get a fucking pass by destroying the world, the earth, the air, the earth, the people's minds, by trying to change the ordinances of what the Most High did by splicing seeds, and overall, was that Caesar Borgia, depicting the Most High himself, you know, as this, all right. Which is as his skin pigmentation is inferior, man. All right, it's bad. It's a bad thing, very bad. It's wicked. It's leprosy according to the Bible. So you're gonna pay for that. There's a price to pay for that. Stealing the land of America, taking other men and putting them into slavery against their will, wiping off a nation of people, as talk about the Native Americans. Conquering other lands and destroying people for no reason, being the devil. Right. So there'll be no mercy upon you people, man, because there was no mercy put on us. Right. Done by the Most High.
Right. This is our second Ezra 15, verse 56. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee.
Read that again. That's clear. I don't got it.
Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord.
Who is his chosen? The nation of Israel. Okay? Like you have done to the nation of Israel. Yep.
It says, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief.
Even so the Most High shall do unto you, the so-called white man and the other nations, right? And to deliver you all to mischief, he shall do unto you. All right? That's the way the Most High is going to settle the matter. And guess what? That's a righteous thing. It's righteous according to the Most High.
And guess what? That includes slavery, man. That's what you did. Crackers, in particular, are known for. You are known for enslaving a whole race of people, man. A whole nation. And guess what? The Most High is going to allow you to be put into slavery, man. Why? Because that's only right.
Got you. Colossians 3 and 25.
Why? Because it's righteous according to the Most High. That's all part of payback, man. Right? Right? You know it?
Hold on. I think I'm gonna start with 24.
Right.
This is Colossians 3 and 24. Because we always read the 25th verse, but the 24th verse is good too. It says, knowing that of the Lord, you shall receive the reward of the inheritance. Alright? Because that reminds me in Psalm the 2nd chapter, when the Lord said, ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Right? And when you inherit a people, what do you in turn do to them? You possess them. They become your slaves. Alright? So if you inherit a people, that means you actually put that people in subjection. Alright? There's no other way to put it. For ye serve the Lord Yahushua, all right, or Hamashiach in the Hebrew, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
There you go. That's right out of the Bible. That's not our own mind or our own ideas, man.
So we didn't break this last night.
Yeah, we didn't print a million copies of this a night ago. Right? This is all scriptural prophecy, man. Okay? So I can read that part again?
Yeah, it says, but he that doeth wrong,
right,
shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
That's speaking about a 949, man. So he that doeth wrong, right, didn't the so-called right race put our people under subjection, man?
Right.
Right? So that's wrong according to the Most High, right? So it says, he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong that he hath done. Right? And that goes for you other nations also, because we don't want to leave you out, right? The Most High has a plan for each and every nation under the planet Earth, man. That goes for the Arab man, that goes for the so-called Asian man, that goes for all other races. Why? Because you all had a part of the Israelites' downfall, man.
I love war.
Right?
Here's one of the wrongdoings, right? Because you say for the wrong that he's done, he 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him. Exodus chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him.
He that stealeth a man and selleth him, man. It's well documented that the so-called Negroes were brought over here via cargo slave ships by you damn white people, man. So you stole us, and then you sold us. The first commodity on Wall Street was what? You Negroes, man. So the scriptures say what? He that stealeth a man and selleth him, right? Read on.
Just add what you're saying too. Like we were going over earlier, what brothers were bringing up what? At the World Trade Center. What was found under the World Trade Center? Which World Trade Center, right, is known for trade all over the world. That's like one of the empire states or empire sectors that deal in trade. That's all it does. Trading and commerce all over the world, the business. And here it is, right under the Twin Towers or the World Trade Center, was found what? Slaves, man. Slaves. Okay? So over there was where the auction blocks were, man. Wall Street, under the World Trade Center. So like the brothers were pointing out, that was the first like I could say stock, commodity stock, things sold were in America were slaves. Okay? And here it is, they were found right under the World Trade Center because they were sold and traded for goods. So it says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, we still under the hand of the so-called white man, or the Edomites, right? We're still found under your hand. Do not you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans contain what's called a Social Security number? Hell, you damn crackers are so wicked, you enslaved your own people, man. Damn, right? Right, so read that again. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Right, so he shall surely be put to death, man. So if you needed any reason why America and the white race must be destroyed, that was it right there, man. Just for the simple act of slavery. There's plenty more reasons why you damn white people in America is going to be destroyed. Why you damn crackers going to serve 1,000 years of hardcore slavery before you are eradicated off the face of the earth. There's plenty more other reasons, but this is just one of them. This is one of a few. This is one of many reasons. Right?
That's how they were established by stealing.
Right, and that's how this America, just like he said, was established. That's how America was established. So the blood, sweat, and tears and backs of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Which they're established by wrongdoings, like we're going over. America was established on the wrong way by Satanism. All right, you got witches and warlocks that were the first settlers in America. You had Masons that set up America in the first place, and it's wicked-ass Mason Constitution. That's all it really is, to protect the interests of the people that founded this land. All right, which are which is the establishment, which goes back to the elites. And how they do by wrongdoings, by stealing a man, by slavery. All right, no other way.
Right. And on that note, brother, you mentioned masonry and all that. Yeah, because during the time when America was being, propped up as the great power that it became, you had a guy by Edomite by the name of Adam Weishaupt, which he started the Bavarian Illuminati sect in May 1st, 1776, right? And then he had other contemporaries, of course, all right? But they created that whole, that satanic witch coven, if you will, all right? And there you have, the inception of America's whole, system. You know what I'm saying?
Albert Pike was one of the first
that's
guys
right.
too.
Yeah.
We set up that whole system,
Yeah, I think he was part of that. Yeah, I can't remember exactly. I'm gonna get back to the scripture because just going back to the point the brother was making about the spiritual wickedness behind this place too, man. That's right. The witchcraft and man. 2nd Ezra 15, verse 21 says, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen Israelites, so will I do also. You enslaved us, so you're gonna have to get enslaved. And recompense in their bosom, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Verse 22, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundation of the earth.
So like that,
yeah, you got it.
Because you said, read the part where it says the sinners.
Yeah. This is verse 22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners.
My right hand shall not spare the sinners.
So why is it in the churches they say?
Why is it in the churches they say what? God hates the sin, but not yet, not the sin. The scriptures don't speak about that, man. The Most High said what? Read that part.
My right hand shall not spare the sinner.
Right, my right hand shall not spare the sinners. Now, to go even to go deeper, right? To be a sinner, you have to be an Israelite, man. Right? Why? Why? Because you had to be given the laws. Only people that were given the laws were the Israelites. Right? So the Most High, that's speaking about the 2/3 of Israel, man. Because 2/3 of Israel, the Most High is gonna judge you here in America. Right? So continue.
And that's beautiful because this is another link scripture because I did a quick precept lesson, if you will, on the Lord's right hand. About how the Lord said his right hand is going to execute, matter of fact, the vengeance. I'm gonna just get it.
That right hand represents righteousness.
Right. But even in death is Yahushua.
Yeah.
In death is Yahushua.
Like I said, that right hand represents righteousness. And that's the Most High's righteous judgment, which is going to use Yahushua to execute when Yahushua comes back.
This is Psalm chapter 20, verse 6. It says, now know I that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Okay? The saving strength of the Most High's right hand is Yahushua. Hebrews 12, verse 2.
Hebrews 12 and 2, it says, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
There you go. Right? And then we got Isaiah chapter 60.
That's what I said. It says, in righteousness, you will be judged and make war. Revelation 19 chapter.
That's because you're there.
Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Yeah, so that's the real return of the Lord, man. The real return of the Lord is fire, man.
Right.
And not the fire well, it is a fire Trump is talking about, but on another level, man. All right, when the Lord returns, it's not going to be all peaches and cream. It's not going to be all sun and rainbows, man. It's going to be death and destruction. And it's going to be the downfall of America and the downfall of the white race or the Edomites, right?
2nd Ezra, let me finish it. Isaiah 66 and 16. But by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh,
right?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord is going to be many, man. And that's why we're out here prophesying. We're telling you, a majority of you people out here are going to die in this third world war and in the Lord's return. Okay? And that's what's going to take place. Why? It's all prophetic. Okay?
2 Ezra 16 and 22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
And the sword of the Lord is primarily those missiles, man. Right? Because the sword represents death and destruction, but his number one sword is those missiles, man. It's the thermonuclear missiles. And he said he's not going to spare them. That's why 200 million missiles is going to pelt this place in America. Right?
The fire is gone forth from his wrath,
right?
And has consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children from the power, defile not my sanctuary.
Right, and that's going into you, the Israelites, man, the 2/3 of Israel.
Right.
He's not going to spare you, man. He's going to basically judge you over here on this side. The only time the 2/3 of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the only time 2/3 of you are going to be right is when you're in the kingdom, man. But the price you got to pay first is you got to die here on this side. Right? And how is it going to happen? It's going to happen via World War III, which is right around the corner. And if you think I'm lying, turn on your news today. I bet you're going to hear about North Korea and missiles 50 times tonight. Right?
For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him.
There you go, man. That's talking about the death of the 2/3, man. He will not deliver you. The only people that he's going to deliver is 1/3, the elect, out of the nation of Israel. And that's it. And that's a small number when you look at it, because what? Israel is innumerable, man. Right? So he's only going to save and deliver. Salvation is only for the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. And that's it. Right?
Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also, the Carmanians raging in wrath, meaning that's talking about the Iranians, man. Carmania is a place in Iran, all right? Which the Iranians are going to get involved, and the verse above is pretty much getting into the apex, all right, of this thing coming together on a full international front, if you will, man. All right, because this thing is going to go down mainly in the Middle East, as far as when the troops are going to be gathered over there, all right, to fight this battle. All right, that's why I spoke of the dragons of Arabia. That's over there in, you know, Saudi Arabia, whatnot. The UAE, the United Arab Emirates. You know, those that are kind of like playing the fence with America and the other powers that be.
Because you were saying the dragons of Arabia, that's going from the Ishmaelites.
Right.
You know? But when you read on, I believe it mentioned, when you read on, I believe it says there was a wild man.
Yeah.
About the limited nature.
Ishmael,
Yeah. So the dragons of Arabia is talking about the Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabs. And whether it's the Carmanians, which that's what the Lord said, it's talking about the Iranians. Who was known as the Persians, prior to 1935. And that's going to happen when World War III is buckled. The wild men, which are the Arabs, they're going to the Ishmaelites, they're going to remember their nation. And they're going to be like wild men. And they're going to bring war to America. You know?
Hey, we living in these times right here. So it says, the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood. Because
they mad as hell.
Yeah.
Because you know, Israel want the United States to get rid of Iran. Because they know Iran is allied with Russia, and Russia has the nuclear capabilities, and they think, oh, well, the Iranians might get it. Well, they already got it. And let's say the Iranians didn't develop it themselves. The Russian scientists going to give them the knowledge, they're going to give them this. And you don't even know about it. You know?
And the excuse me. It says, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them.
They're going to join battle with them. Go ahead.
It says, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians.
That's talking about America. They're going to waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians, which is America. Why? Because they ain't going to destroy America in totality. They're going to destroy a portion of it. Because America's allies are going to turn on America and destroy parts of America. Russia is going to destroy parts of America. Alright? And the Persians or the Iranians, they're going to destroy a portion of that nation. I mean, they're going to destroy parts of America as well. You know?
And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature.
Let's talk about the Arabs. If we go to the book of Genesis, it speaks about the nature of Ishmael. Saying that Ishmael is going to be a wild man and his hands going to be against all the Muslims. That's why they always fight out there in the Middle East. They're going to remember their nature because these Arabs today in the corner store making you sandwiches, those ain't the ancient Ishmaelites, man. They don't remember their nature. They're just sitting there making you a damn ham chip. You know? What do they call it? Turkey ham.
And selling you damn cigarettes and blunt wraps.
Selling you cigarettes and blunt wraps and Four Locos and shit. They don't remember their nature, man. You know? So, and you got Arabs in the Middle East that don't remember that nature. But most times going to rouse them up. He's going to rouse them Jake. It says, and if they turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, then these shall be troubled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them, and consume some of them, and in their hosts shall be fear and dread. That's right. The land of the Assyrians, America, is going to be besieged, man. You're going to have all of them missiles coming in, and you're going to have war on American fronts, on American land. It's going all hell going to break loose in this country, man. But these people don't know that, don't even know that. They're just walking around all willy-nilly, man. One trying to think that they got it scot-free. Not knowing that you're going to go tomorrow morning and World War III could be instituted. You know?
And in their host shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings.
Right, so fear, dread, and strife among their kings.